This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of March 1st, 2021. You've been in the doldrums. You've been kind of blah, worn out. Well, take heart. You're getting your mojo back this week. Maybe you'll simply be running around out of exhaustion in a frenzy, but you'll find you're capable of doing a lot suddenly. It's short attention span theater, ooh, shiny object time, when we're all honorary Geminis and darting from here to there to here to there, yakking up a storm, gathering bits of information, sharing it, and expanding our minds, expanding our concepts of what's possible in our lives. A shift really early in the week sets the tone. On the 3rd, Venus has an opportunity aspect with unpredictable change agent Uranus, and something breaks in a relationship, in a desire, in a financial agreement, in a social group, in values, in your attitude about where you fit in relation to other people. The break could be a breakthrough. It could be an opening to doing something differently. It could be a lucky break. It could be continuing the line drawing and the clearing out that last week's Virgo full moon began. Whatever it is, it releases energy. And that same day, we find our minds and our actions lining up and going all over creation. Mars, cosmic first responder, the action hero of the planets, the ruler of our drive, moves into Gemini, into mercurial territory, and deafness enters the scene, versatility, multitasking, going this way, going that way, doing multiple things at once. It's extremely energizing, and it's a reaction to and a moving forward on all kinds of stuff that started to happen last month. Now we're gathering information. Now we're putting ideas into action. Now we're communicating like maniacs, particularly because Mercury, the ruler of communication, is meeting with Jupiter on the 4th, the guy who expands everything he touches. Good luck staying off social media. It would be very possible with this to have multiple browser tabs open at once while you're watching TV, while you're texting with someone. And likely it's not incredibly trivial. Whatever it is, Mercury and Jupiter are in the sign of Aquarius, which has to do with friendships, groups. We'll be using this energy to think about the future, to talk about the future, to make plans using social networks, using technology, Zoom and Microsoft Teams, and who knows what else, to connect with friends, to connect with networks, and just to talk, talk, talk. There's a tiny bit of discomfort under all of this activity, and that is because of an influence and aspect that recurs a tremendous amount this month. Basically, 1/3 of the aspects this month are this minor influence called a sextile, which creates an irritation that promotes evolution and growth. It's the cosmic equivalent to sand seeping into an oyster, and the oyster secreting something to get rid of the irritation, encasing the sand, and gradually creating a pearl, a thing of great beauty and value. Well, there's something having to do with relationships and money, and also something having to do with our information flow and what we believe to be true or not true, pushing us into taking responsibility, into acting like adults, into putting our big girl, big boy panties on, into coming to grips with gaslighting and delusion, and possibly also allowing a compassionate, yea, even spiritual overtone to seep into all of our communications and, more importantly, into our worldly mindset. So don't worry about the blahs. You're really going to be irritated out of them and encouraged to just run free, especially your mind, especially your mouth. So go for it. Homing thought of the week: explore options. Song of the week, a real old one, Take a Giant Step by the Monkees. And in honor of the multiplicity of all of these influences, I have two very different covers of it to suggest. One by Taj Mahal, the other by Nina Hagen. And the image of the week is a map of a bee's path in a garden. You'll learn more about this in my forecast for the month of March, which will be up by the weekend at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. I host lively discussion on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who are supporting my work there. I post on Instagram at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian Channel. Talk to you next week.